Hey guys, Marzigan here bringing you another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle video, and so tomorrow the baby banner is going to be coming out and we are going to be getting a bunch of free tickets in order to summon on the banner. This is obviously the usual thing going forward now for the 10th year of the game. It's going to be interesting to see if they do carry this on. Obviously stuff like the Dokkan Special Day, they have specifically said is for like the 10th year. But a lot of these tickets are also coming from that Seriously Serious event, which is getting updated when new Dokkan Fest units come out. So again, that will be something that will be interesting to see whether that carries on into the next year of the game as well. But there are going to be in total 28 tickets available for you to use to summon on the baby banner, and we're going to go over all of the missions and the event and everything here in this video, because I want you guys to make sure you get these tickets before you do any summons on the banner, right? We did the video breaking down the data download a little bit earlier on today, and all of the events are coming out at the same time that the celebration starts. So as soon as the banner drops and everything else goes live in the game, the banner will be there to summon on, but the events that you can get the tickets from will all be live. Now, if you're a JP player, the Dokkan Day stuff will have started a little bit earlier as well, so you've got to make sure you get those because the Dokkan Day stuff is only available for 24 hours. But for global players, the game is going to be in maintenance basically until an hour before the banner comes out. So if you log in straight away once the maintenance is over, you'll have some time to do the Dokkan Day missions straight away. But obviously the Seriously Serious events for both versions won't be dropping until the actual banner comes out. So if we go over to the Dokkan info thing here and have a look at the full list of missions. So these are for the Seriously Serious event. So clear stage 6 of the challenge event, Serious versus Serious is just the JP translated version. This is obviously the JP version of the Dokkan info, like data download, because of course it hasn't happened on global yet. It will just all be included as part of the maintenance. So all of this stuff is like auto translated by Google. So it's not entirely perfect, but yeah, the Seriously Serious event. So 14 of the tickets, half the tickets that you can get to summon for free on this banner, are just available from beating this stage once. With no other, you don't have to worry about any of the other missions. Even if you don't complete any of the other missions at the same time, you can go into this event, use your best team, get it done nice and quick, and then you'll get the 14 free tickets. Now there are some other missions, beat it within 6 turns, beat it with an extreme unit of each typing, beat it with a full STR team, and then the other one's just for beating all the missions. But as again, you don't need to do those in order to get the free tickets. And when we look at the actual Seriously Serious event, we haven't got the stats because it's not live yet, but the Goku is AGL, starts off as Super Saiyan 3 Goku, second phase is Super Saiyan 4 Goku. They always do this with these Seriously Serious missions. That's why the mission is to use a full STR team, because the boss is AGL. So obviously as a sort of challenging mission, they put in a mission for you to use a full type disadvantage team. But again, remember, you don't have to do like all of these missions all in one go. So when you're using the full STR team, you know, you can use items, make it a little bit easier. Doesn't matter if you don't do it in like the 6 turns or anything like that, because those can always be done separately. But Goku doesn't really have any special abilities. He can be attack lowered in the first phase, can't be attack lowered in the second phase, and attack increases with each turn that passes. But other than that, no other special abilities. He does greatly raise attack on his super, so there's a possibility this Goku could hit quite hard, which will be interesting for the full STR team build. But I guess obviously they also kind of theme this around, like if you do pull Baby will obviously be very, very good for this stage, being an STR unit. So we will have to see how that pans out. Of course, I will do videos doing all of the missions and stuff. But yeah, the only one that's really important for getting the free tickets is just for beating the stage once, which, like I say, you can just use any team you want, get the stage done, get the tickets, jump into summon, and then obviously see how you go. And then of course the Dokkan Special Day missions, these are usually the same every time, right? Which is clear the Room of Spirit and Time once. So obviously that is the link level stage that we get only during the Dokkan Special Day, and that gives you 7 of the tickets. And then the other tickets come from the Complete All Missions mission. So looking at the other missions, you've just got to do the daily Roshi Turtle School training mission. There's the do any stage 3 times. So I mean, if you're somebody who, like me, you know, your power level is high enough, which I don't think it has to be crazy high for that, but if your power level is high enough that you get the 2 attempts per day on the Roshi mission, literally doing the Room of Spirit and Time and then doing your 2 Roshi like runs will get you this 3 times 1 as well. And then all you have to do after that is increase super attack of any character once, and then that gives you the other 7 tickets. Now, obviously with a mission like this, when it comes to doing a mission like before you're summoning, because you want to get tickets to summon, sometimes you just don't have characters that need to have their SA level increased. Obviously, you know, if you've just already summoned a new character, a mission like raising an SA level is something that's going to be very straightforward, because you're going to be leveling up your newly pulled characters to SA 10 and everything straight away. Now, with this one, obviously we want to do these missions before we summon, because of course you want to use those opportunities with the 28 tickets to try and get Baby for free if you can. And so one thing that I find, there's a couple of options here that can be pretty straightforward, depending on how regularly you clean up your box. I know from the last time I've summoned, I still haven't gotten rid of a ton of like the SRs and everything that I pulled. So a very easy thing to do for this mission is to just jump in and feed together 2 of the SRs that you have. And then obviously that increases the SA level by 1 and completes the mission. The only other thing that can be very straightforward to do, if you don't have any random spare characters, or you just literally do not have any characters in your box that need to be SA leveled or anything like that, the easiest thing to do is to just jump into any one of the like free to play Dragon Ball Story like mission events where there is a farmable character, throw on like the full team that gives you the percentage boost, potentially even like, you know, throw on the support memory. You've got the Oolong one, the Bulla one, or the Android 18 one that will give the extra percentage boost. And then chances are when you finish that run, it's going to cost you like what, 8 stamina, 12 stamina, some of those stages, and then you're going to end up with multiple drops of the free to play card, and then you can just feed them together, get the SA level raise, and then, I mean, even if you wanted to straight away after doing that, just barber them off for some extra barber points. So this is the only one that is not necessarily like people are going to have all the things to just do this straight away, because like I've been in that situation where if I've got rid of all my summonable SRs and all that kind of stuff, most of my units are already super attack leveled to full, so having to specifically do it as a mission, I still think this is a weird mission as a thing that we get like every Dokkan day, because you're not always going to have a character that needs to be SA leveled, especially, as I say, before you summon. Like if this was just a random mission that was part of the celebration and wasn't required for the tickets, you would get all the tickets, do your summons, then whether you pull the new unit or not, you're obviously going to decide if you're then going to do any stone summons, and then once you're done, you're going to have a bunch of like SRs and stuff like that, or you've pulled the new unit and then you feed Kais into them or whatever, so then this mission's really easy. So it's kind of odd that it is just one of the ones that you have to do in order to get the tickets, but like I say, there are a couple of ways that you can get around this very easily and very quickly. I mean, even if you really wanted to, if you don't want to even waste stamina farming, if you're somebody like me, you've got like thousands of those blue and green gems that we don't really use for anything anymore, you can just go into the barber shop and buy 2 copies of one of the cheap green gem units and then just feed them together, and then that gets the mission done nice and quick. So there you go, fairly straightforward, nothing really too difficult. Like I say, the Goku event, this event hasn't really ever had a crazy high level of difficulty. It's only some of the missions that can be awkward because of difficulty. Like the event does have its own missions, like GT bosses, terrifying conquerors, and some of those in the past have proved to be maybe a little bit challenging depending on the category. But the main one to get the tickets is literally just to beat the stage once, so you can use any team that you want. So let me know what you guys think down below in the comment section. Are you going to be burning through these tickets straight away? Like I say, just smash the event out with any team you want and then jump into summon. Are you still going to summon with stones on the baby banner? What do you think of that? I have got a video coming out a little bit later on where I go over the baby banner and what some of the lineup should be, talk about the tickets and all of that kind of stuff, and the pity coins over there as well. So do let me know all your thoughts. Let me know if you think that things like the Seriously Serious event and maybe even Dokkan Day will stick around after the 10th year is actually over. But let me know all your thoughts down below in the comment section. So that is going to be it for the video, guys. This has been the Masked Ningen. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new. Check out the links down below, and I will see you all again soon. Have a good one.